Hi, I'm Ethan.
Hi, Mr. Watkins. Thank you for your time today, interviewing for the position here at the University of Tennessee. We have 10 questions, so you can be as concise as you like. Our first question is just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you would be of value to me.
I graduated from college at the University of Technology in California. I worked first at Oxford University, and now I work at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. So I have experience in physicist and nuclear physicist field specifically.
Outstanding, outstanding. Question two asks, why did you apply for this position and what makes you think that it is a good fit for you?
I've always loved to learn, especially of sciences, specifically physics. I have experience in physics and specifically the nuclear physics field, so I think I would be a good fit here because of my both my education and my experience working in this field.
Okay, outstanding. Um, what are your three greatest strengths? And give an example of how you have demonstrated at least one of these strengths in your past position.
I would say my three greatest strengths are leadership, organization, and communication. Um, in my past job at Oxford, uh, I demonstrated leadership through whenever there was a problem or a task that needed to be done. I was the one who uh, led and organized everyone, brought everyone together, and completed whatever that was that needed to be done.
Okay, great. Um, question four. Tell me about a time that you had to prioritize tasks and say no to someone who needed your help but wasn't on your priority list.
Well, at my current job at MIT, I'm both a researcher and a teacher. So when I have to lecture or instruct my students, I sometimes have to not work on or whatever the current research project is on, or have to work less and delegate to other people.
Okay. Question five. Given an example of how you have had a positive effect on someone who has been frustrated or angry.
Well, whenever there was another teacher or researcher who had some sort of personal problem and needed to not work that day, I was there to help uh, fill in for them, whether it would be a researching position or a teaching position. So I was there to help them when they needed me.
Great. That's very kind and generous of you. It sounds like that would be very helpful to somebody. Question six. What would your previous coworkers say about you?
They would probably say that I am very good at taking control of a situation, figuring out what a problem is, and figuring out how to fix it. I'm well organized. I can uh, when there is a problem, I am there and I can figure out how to work through the problem, figure out how to solve whatever issue comes up.
Okay. Question seven. How has your recent education helped prepare you for this position?
I got my degree, my PhD in physics, nuclear physics, and additional education through my work experience as a researcher and a teacher. So I think I'm well prepared to work here. I have additional experience and education.
Okay. Question eight. Give an example of when you took the initiative and led a team.
Well, at Oxford, I was the head of the nuclear research of low energy neutrino physics, and whenever there was a research project in that area, I was the leader of the team, and I helped work through the problems, whatever came up. I helped organize and start up basically whenever there was a problem.
Okay. Question 9. Tell me about what motivates you.
My love for science motivates me. I've always loved to learn, especially about science. And so I would say a good motivator is my love for learning and my drive to learn more about the universe.
Cool. And then question 10 is, do you have any questions for me?
Um, I was wondering whether I would need any additional experience or work related skills before I would be considered for this position.
Okay. And we will definitely make sure that we address that question here towards the end of our interview. I really appreciate the time that you gave us here at the University of Tennessee. Thank you for your time, and we'll make sure we get back to you here within the next 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.